Hi, my name is Valencia, and welcome to the Rhythm of Yoga. I thank you for tuning in to the Rhythm of Yoga, where we talk about different types of yoga that makes your body feel good from the outside to make it better on the inside. Tonight we're going to do a little bit different. We're going to talk about a vision board. It's not really yoga, but somewhat yoga related. It's still health, and it's still focus, and it's still mind and body. I welcome Lakia Pendergrast. I hope I'm saying your name correctly.
Yes, you are.
Yes, and she's going to, I thank you for coming, first of all.
Thank you for having me.
Definitely. And we're going to talk about the vision board and how to create a vision board and the purpose of a vision board. And so, Lakia, I'd like for you to explain to the audience exactly what is a vision board.
A vision board is what you have, the goals that you have in life. And you put that on a board. It's much different than a New Year's resolution.
Right.
A lot of folks get it confused as when they say, oh, let's do a vision board, the first thing they want to think about is, oh, for this New Year's resolution. So we want to put that out of our minds.
Okay.
Usually I do vision parties throughout the year, not particularly in January, only for the fact that I want us to get out the mindset that this is not a New Year's resolution. So on your vision board, you wouldn't have things as far as, I need to lose 20 pounds so I can fit in this dress by next month.
Right.
No, we want to think long term. Vision board for me may be a 3-year plan.
Right.
It may be a year plan. It may focus on one particular area in your life.
Okay.
It may focus on multiple areas in your life. So it's just for you to have a visual concept of what it is that you want.
And I think a vision board helps you not to forget.
Yes.
So you put everything that you think of, it's going to change too as you progress, as you go on, but you're going to see it. It. And usually it says that if you don't write it down, it's not happening.
Right.
So you won't forget your vision.
It's also tunes into the laws of attraction. So with the laws of attraction, we have a visual connection.
Yes.
Also, we have an emotional connection. So when we do our vision boards, we usually have a lot of materials in front of us, as far as magazines, pictures, and even words.
Okay.
Things that emotionally appeal to you that will help motivate you get to where you need to be.
So how would one start? Would we want to start like writing something down in order, or just get to the magazines? What's the best way to start so people won't get all over the place?
The first step is having the concept.
Okay.
I'm a big person on journaling.
Okay.
So this is what I like to do. I like to buy these little books sometimes every year or maybe once every 2 years. When I have an idea, I just start jotting them in there.
That's excellent.
Yes. And I also like the fact that if I get a small book, I can just slide it in my purse, slide it in my briefcase. I can sit it on my nightstand, and whenever I need to pick it up, I can pick it up.
Write your thoughts down so you won't get sidetracked.
Exactly. So I've been doing this for a few years now. So if I was to open up my nightstand, there's about 1 million of these little books. Also, in some of my older books, I have things that I have taped in there, inspirational quotes. Even when it comes to finance, having a budget, I will also maybe put some things
and
inside.
that can be very challenging for people doing a budget.
Yes.
Because, you see what you're doing. We always say writing a budget down is just challenging.
It's very challenging, yes.
Right.
Yes, especially
I never
when
thought
we're...
about putting on a vision board, though.
Well, not in your vision board,
Yes.
but journaling.
Okay.
It may come to play in your vision board because, say, for instance, one of your goals is to start a new business.
Right.
So then you have expenses, and you want to know what revenues, expenses and revenues and things like that. So you may put in there, I need to buy this by
Certain amount of time.
5 months from now.
Right.
So it's good to also put it in your book. So this is part of, for me, the process of starting the vision board is where you start with the concept.
Okay.
And having a place, in one single place, to jot your ideas, and then you can begin working on your board.
What made you start doing the vision boards, get started introducing it to people?
I guess my first board, which I did in 2015, I did it with a group of friends. I'm the type of person where if I know something's going to benefit me, I want to share it with the world.
Okay.
So that's exactly what I did. I got together with maybe 6 or 7 of my friends. I bought a whole bunch of magazines from eBay, which was very convenient. But also, later I learned that you can get them from the library.
Okay.
So I was
the throwaways.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so I was actually going on eBay, buying maybe 20 magazines at a time for maybe $10, $15.
For the different parties and that.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So even till this day, like from 2015, I have just boxes of magazines. So when it's time for me to do a vision party, I just bring them all out.
Okay.
Yeah, even though they may be cut or torn.
It's okay.
It's okay because what you have on your board will be something different than someone else will have. So it's okay if the magazines are worn and used, as long as you got what you need
from
to put on your board.
Right.
Yes.
Right. And again, you said you can use words.
Yes.
Whatever.
Yes. Whatever inspires you, whatever motivates you, whatever excites you and gets your energy going, then do that. Just for instance, today when I was working on things to put on my new board, for me it wasn't more of the pictures that kind of motivated me. It was the words.
Okay.
It was those words of inspiration. It could be like a little ad in the magazine, and I'm like, okay, but those words speak to me, so I want to put it on my board.
Right. It varies. Okay. So we have the magazines, you have your vision, you have your concept.
Yes.
And now we're going to put things into play.
Put it in motion.
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And so you don't have to be really that organized. I mean, you have your concept, but you can kind of...
Yeah, I'm like the least organized person. So the good thing about a vision board is it's all in one place.
Right.
It's a good thing when you're journaling. It's all in one place. So that's like the best organization that you can possibly have. It's the easiest.
Yes.
It's all right there.
Okay. So you brought some supplies.
Yes.
To start the process with.
Yeah, very minimal. A good pair of scissors to cut. Normally I use glue sticks. I was in Walmart today, couldn't find a glue stick, so I got some tacky glue.
Okay.
Same concept. I just feel like the glue stick is just more easier.
It's like that's
to
the one you
hold the
rub.
thing. Yeah, you just rub it.
Yeah.
And then you can place it on. Then I have magazines. These are pretty old, but like I said, I was in Walmart today, so I picked up another new magazine, and was able to get a lot of ideas out of that.
Okay. And then you brought some things that's already done.
Yeah, so I began to pre-cut some things. Like I was saying before, like today when I was looking at the magazines, pictures didn't so much move me. It was the words. So vision boards, it's a manifestation. So if you say to yourself over and over, I will be great. Every day, if that's your mantra, every day, that energy that you give yourself, you're going to walk out the door saying, today I'm going to be great. So a lot of the words stuck with me.
It helps to put things in action.
Yes,
basically.
it does. I thought this was pretty cool. This one says, a year of me.
Oh, that's good.
And actually what it was a page of Megan, she's the Duchess.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, over,
yes.
Okay. So it was actually a year of Megan.
Oh, okay.
And a whole bunch of pictures
good.
of her.
Okay.
And I bypassed that. All I saw was 2019 is the year of me. So.
We always want to do better. We all, but
we
most
do.
people want to do better.
We do.
Yes, excel.
Yes.
I like this right here, proud moment.
Yes. In 2019, I want to experience a lot of proud moments. My son, he graduates from high school this year. That, for me, will be a proud moment.
Right.
My daughter, her accolades at school, and she's in the Army. Everything she does is a proud moment. And I want to experience proud moments with all my kids, not only with them, but with myself.
Yourself, yes.
So there's proud moments in business that I want to have, and just being an entrepreneur by itself.
Yes, because it's a lot of work behind the scenes.
It is.
Yes.
And I'm a one-stop shop.
Right.
So I have to do it all. So I want to have those proud moments.
So when you, one thing we talked about before the show started, I don't know if I'm jumping ahead of myself, doing a storyboard, how about some success stories?
Okay. So today what I did, I brought in the board that I did in 2015. It's pretty much weathered and torn, which I love because it shows that I've had this thing for 4 years.
And you're still using it.
I'm still using it.
I like this.
I'm going to pick on one thing because I can tell you right now, I've pretty much touched on everything. Every area on this board, I've touched.
Okay.
And I want to focus down here at the bottom. It's women. You have a woman with a megaphone, and it says give. For me, this was a lot of the advocacy work that I've done over the course of the 4 or 5 years. I'm a huge advocate of women and children. I do a lot in my community. I work with a lot of organizations.
Okay.
For me,
you can say them if you like.
that's okay.
Okay.
So I work with a lot of organizations. There's been a lot of work that I've done with youth, children, and also women. So that was a passion of mine.
Okay.
Another cool thing that I've done with this particular vision board is I've had this on my screensaver on my computer for 2 years.
Okay.
Because I saw it every day.
Okay.
Not only did I have it as my screensaver on my computer, it was also the wallpaper on my phone.
Oh, wow.
So every time I looked at my phone, it's there.
Okay.
So I'm a visual person, which most people are,
right.
Visual learners, and, that's how we do things. So if I'm seeing it every day, there is something that I can do to continue with
make that happen.
To make that happen.
Right.
Yeah.
Because if you put it away and write it in your notebook all the time, we tend to forget. At least
we
I
tend to forget.
Because it's closed in.
Yes.
And then you can't see it. But if you see it there, it's going to happen. And you're working towards that particular goal, specific goal.
Because I might write something profound on page 5 of this little book, but I don't see it every day.
And it won't happen.
It won't happen.
Right.
But when you see it every day and you say to yourself, there is something that I can do, whether big or small,
Right.
to help fulfill those goals.
So I want to still backtrack. The journaling still is important because it enhances your memory.
It does.
And your thoughts and gets you going focused. That's good.
It does.
But you have to put it out there where you can see it so you can remember
Exactly.
what's going on.
And that's where the vision board
takes place. Yeah, yeah. And planning what you would like to do for your future.
Yes.
Because we say things in our mind, but never put things in action.
Got to put it in action yet. Yes.
So we're going to do today, we're going to create a vision board. But how about, I want to go back to the success stories.
Okay.
Someone that's been very successful in creating that vision board, maybe wanted to buy that house or just with savings or to graduate. Has that vision board helped them that you've experienced?
Yes. I have a friend, she's also an entrepreneur. And when we did the vision boards, that was her goal, was to reinvent her business.
Okay.
And she did it.
Okay.
She did it. It took her some time.
Okay.
I want to say within 2 years.
Okay.
She did it.
It's not a very long time though.
It's not.
It may
It's
thinking, but it takes that amount of time to get organized, and you got to deal with other people and other things. So
Yes, luckily for her, she was already in business, but she wanted to reinvent herself.
Okay.
There was like a name change, offering different services and things like that.
Okay.
But she did it.
That's great.
Right. It's all in the laws of attraction.
And she did the vision board, and she put the things that she wanted into action on that board, seeing it every day or a couple of times a week, and reiterating in her head. And these are things I have to do. I have to do this, I have to do that in order to get over to A, in order to get to B.
Yes.
I have to do this and that. And that's important.
It is.
Instead of just jumping out there and flapping your
Yeah, just
and missing the mark.
yes.
Missing the mark.
So sometimes, and I even do that myself in my own business. It's what can I do next? How can I make my business stand out amongst everyone else?
Right.
And the best way to do that is, one, like I was referring to, journaling. And then also within your vision board. And for me, I like to do it, I think, every 3 to 4 years.
Okay.
Because once again, we want to get out the mindset that this is not a New Year's resolution.
Right.
This is my plan.
A resolution is only for a moment.
It's only for a moment.
And most of the time, people they don't even stick with it.
Yeah, it's like January 1st, I'm going to the gym. January 1st, you go to the gym, no one's there. So, yeah.
January 15th, I'm done with the gym. A whole membership down the drain.
you paid your costs and that's
it. Right. So that's something temporary too. You want something long lasting, something you can tangible, you can reach and touch.
Yes.
And see.
And even though I want to say I've done everything that's on my vision board that I created in 2015, I still have it. It's still up where I can see it every day.
Okay.
Because I can say to myself, I did that.
So can you bring it back up, because it is worn?
It's very worn.
Okay.
So is it?
And you have the Pandora. Can you?
Oh. So that for me was just I need to do more for myself.
Okay. Yes.
And anyone who knows me knows that I love Pandora.
Okay.
You wouldn't imagine how many bracelets I have. Oh. You want to give it a guess?
More than 10.
No. I have 6 full bracelets. I would have worn them today. So I thought about it because it's on my board.
Right.
But it's too much jingling.
Okay.
So I didn't want to do that.
Thank you. But it's there.
Yes.
I said, like, Pandora. Wow.
Yes, I love Pandora. I have 6 full bracelets. And that for me was, I need to do something for myself.
Right.
It's okay to, splurge every now and then.
Right.
That's
And treat yourself because we earn it. We work every day, and we are mothers, and we are business people, and so we earn that to move on, to move forward.
Yeah.
So I'd like for you to go ahead, if you'd like to go ahead and start demonstrating. So people, if you're, I put it on Facebook. If you want to get your magazines or cut things out ahead of, you pre-cut your stuff.
I did some things. There's a lot of things that I want to do within the next 3 years. Mm-hmm. And I'm still getting all my concepts together. But like I was saying earlier, when I was going through the magazine, it was pretty much a lot of words that appealed to me. And when it comes to the magazines, it really doesn't matter what type of magazines that you use, as long as you know that there's pictures there.
Right.
Also, a good thing to do is to go online.
Okay.
Once you have the concepts that you're looking for, you can go online. You can print out words. You can print out pictures, things like that, and you can just cut them up. So I think what I wanted to do, because this appealed to me so much, was to use this first, A Year of Me.
Okay.
I wanted to touch on the organization of how you should do your board. Mm-hmm. For me, I like to see it in quadrants. Okay. Not so much of everything just on the board. I may have a section here, here, and here.
Okay.
I think this year, because I found that wording, A Year of Me is going to go in the middle.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you
divide it out instead of just throwing things on there.
Yes, because you don't want to have it scattered.
Okay.
Because then it's like in your mind. You know, you have all those scattered thoughts.
Yes.
You don't want that. So
right.
You want to organize and put each thing, goal, passion in its own particular place.
Okay.
And even when you're looking through the magazines, say like I've already cut these here, but if I want to do more, I know where to put them.
Right. Okay. That's a good idea.
Yes. And then another good thing is make sure that you have a board that is big enough.
Okay.
Because also you want to continue to add to your vision board.
Okay.
Even though you might not see something in your magazine today when you're doing your vision board, 2 months from now.
So you don't have to complete the whole thing today at one session.
No. It's just pretty much you want to continue to work on it.
And you don't want to have 2 or 3 vision boards. Is that too much?
I think it is.
It's going to be confusing or overwhelming.
Just put it, yes, too overwhelming. You want to have one.
Right.
And you want to organize your ideas. And also, sometimes our goals change.
Right.
So, if you want to add new things, that's why you'll have your space there.
Right. So you want to go ahead and get started with the vision board? Okay.
So I think I'm going to put A Year of Me.
And I want to say, if you want to call in and ask Lakia questions, it's 301-429-9247. I didn't cut anything out because I don't know why I didn't do that.
That's
but
fine.
I don't see any yoga.
You know why? Because you have to conceptualize your idea.
Yes. Thank you. All right now.
But I do have a women's health magazine. If you see something that jumps out there, you can rip out the page, cut it up, and take it home.
Strong, because that's powerful for us women.
Yes. So I'm going to put this right here in the middle.
Okay.
And just keep in mind and just remember, it's the laws of attraction. We visualize and we have an emotional connection to our vision board. That's our inspiration. That's our motivation to say, I can do this. Get up every morning, I see my board. It's on my computer. It's on my phone. It's right there. Like, that's why my board is kind of weathered. Because I had it in my window.
Oh, okay. That's good.
So when I saw the sunshine, there was my board.
That's a good idea. That's a very good idea.
Until you have your window open like me and the water comes in.
But you still got it going.
Still have it.
Yes, that's good.
And also, I made my kids do it.
Okay, great.
So if you walk into their room, you can see their vision board from 4 years ago.
So how old are your kids back then?
Um,
Well, how old are they now?
19, 17, 15, and 9.
Okay.
So at the time, my 9-year-old was, what, about 5?
Yes.
She's cutting out pictures.
That's a good
And
idea.
she's putting it on the board. And she's like, ooh, I like this hair. And she'll put it on the board.
Okay.
So, yeah. Even, small kids can do that.
Right.
I've done a lot of vision board parties for Girl Scout troops.
Right.
It's a great way for the girls to get motivated. I've done vision board parties in shelters where there's women and children.
It makes them feel good about themselves.
It does.
They see themselves in a different way.
It does. And I made sure that they had like a nice sturdy board, which is what you want. A lot of people go out and get like the cardboard construction type paper. But no, I made sure I provided them with something sturdy so they can keep.
Right. I never thought about the kids, Lakia. That's a good idea.
Kids, even though their ideas as far as growing up may change as what they want to do is career-wise, but it's good for them to get an idea of what it is in this world that I want at an early age.
Right.
And then they just work towards it. Yep.
Because when their graduation comes around so quickly.
It does.
They don't know what they want to do or where they want to go.
Yes. My son, this is my 15-year-old. Since he was 8, he said, "Ma, I'm going to be in the Coast Guard." Still his goal for today.
That's good.
Yeah. Since he was 8, he's 15 now.
And so he's probably been doing research or reading or being engaged in it, some form of fashion, so he really knows this is what I really want to do, and go forward.
Yes, and on his vision board, so all you see is Coast Guard stuff, football, sports, things he wants to learn in college, things like that, things to keep you motivated. And he's always talking about, he wants to go to Duke University when he grows up. And I see it happening because he conceptualized, he visualized, and then he puts it in motion.
Right.
And I tell him things as far as, there's certain things you can't do right now because you want to go in the military.
Right.
So you have to protect your background. You can't get in trouble, things like that. And so he makes sure he stays on that straight path.
I was going to say, too, it helps to unify the family.
It does.
With the kids. It helps you to be connected to your children. Like, I don't know what my child is doing. Yes, I do know what my child is doing.
Right. And you can see where their mindset is.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. That's a very good
So it's always good to get the children involved.
Right.
And doing vision boards. So you can do it as a family and make a good Friday night of it, and everyone just...
Do you go to people's homes then to do something like that? Okay.
I do. Yeah, I'll go to your home. Organizations will call me up. Businesses, they will, do it with their employees.
The shelters are so... I didn't know you did that.
Yes, yeah.
And that's very important for the
it is.
Women, and even men. We don't want to stereotype. Even men may, of course, they have their vision too. They have their needs too, to put things in action as well.
It is. And then when you do it with a group, it's also a bonding activity. So that we're doing our boards together, and I see that you have one thought process, and I have another, but we're both working on our goals.
Do you have maybe, is it always quiet in the background, or any music playing, or?
No, me, it's music playing. Because you want to get comfortable.
Yes.
And the words, the picture, your whole vibe, you want that to be motivational.
Okay.
So usually, yes.
It depends on the session. You could be laughing and talking and doing this, or you could be just in your zone.
Yes.
Either way, it could be your zone. Music loud or music low or nothing at all.
Long as that energy is there where you can get your idea out.
I can see myself at a vision party with music playing and just doing it.
Yeah. Yeah. Because you're amped up, you're motivated, and you're like, this is
and then you see
a year
it
of me.
See it working come together. And okay, so what else would you put here?
Let's see, what else can I dig out this box? This is very important to me. This is just a heart made out of corkscrews. For me, health is very important. When I started my vision board here a couple of years ago, I was told I had a heart murmur.
Oh, okay.
So I was like, oh no, I need to get my health in order.
Okay.
So that was on my vision board. It will continue to be on this vision board because that's something that you don't say, oh, in 3 years I'm going to be healthy. No, you want to be healthy for the rest of your life.
Yes.
So, so I do have
some yoga and breathing.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. So yeah, I have very important to me, very dear to me, will always be heart health.
Okay.
So I think what I'll do is I'll do a quadrant here at the bottom.
Okay. I never thought about split. Well, I don't have really done a vision board, so I don't know. So this is good.
Yes. And you can decorate it with markers, ribbons, make it nice and pretty. You can just put anything you want. Just stick it on. If you can't stick on with glue, maybe a hot glue gun or some tape. Whatever you need to just, put it on there. This is also very important to me. This is a young lady who looks like she's running. Running was also on my past vision board, and you've seen my medals. You've seen
yes, right.
all the races that I've done.
And
so,
only the last couple of years you've been doing that.
Yes.
Right.
Yes. So I'm putting her on this board only because
I'm just thinking because you have a lot of medals.
Yes, I do have a lot of medals, but I haven't ran in a while.
Yes.
So 2019, not a resolution, but a goal that I want to continue is to continue running.
Yes.
And I need to pick that back up. I feel like I might be starting over, but I have a great team that starts at 4 a.m. running, and I need to be out there with them. So
don't call Valencia.
I know.
All I'm saying.
But I love running.
I did too.
And I heard this, and you can probably tell me better than what I guess, can say it. Someone said that if you're not exercising, then you're stressed. You may not feel stressed, but your body is stressed.
Your body is stressed. It's going through stress. You got to release that with movement.
Yes.
Movement and breathing. It's very important.
So I think I'm going to keep this down here with the health stuff. And I need to get back running. At one point, I said I was going to do all 50 states.
Oh, that's right, you did.
Yeah. And I knocked out at least, I want to say 7 or 8. And I want to continue on with that goal.
But you were busy doing
everything. Yes, busy doing everything.
But you still have a lot of medals though.
Yeah.
When you started, yeah. Which is great.
And which is funny that you said I was busy doing everything because I also have Busy Bee. It's very small. But when I saw that, I said I have to put that on there. I enjoy being busy. I don't enjoy being overwhelmed.
Okay.
I think it's a difference that you're busy like me, so you understand. Like you enjoy being busy.
Yes.
Just not overwhelmed.
Yes. Overwhelming is not good.
Yeah.
Because you're non-productive.
Yes.
This is good.
And I think Busy Bee is not going to go in a particular quadrant. I think I want to stick it in the middle somewhere. Because I just know that that's me. I'm just that Busy Bee. Just don't overwhelm me.
These are some really good things you pulled out here.
Okay. Now this here is just a piece of art.
Yes.
I love to paint.
Okay. Yes.
Besides doing vision parties, also have a sister lock consulting business, but I also do paint parties. And one of the things that I want to do is take more art classes.
Okay.
Because I just don't want to do the paint parties. I want to, when my mind needs to be cleared, I want to sit down and just paint. I want to paint portraits. I want to just draw. Things that I used to do when I was younger, when I was, 15, 16, when I had the time.
Right.
So I want to get back into art, and I definitely want to take some classes.
Okay. That's a very serious piece of art that you selected, though. That's very deep.
Yes.
Intense.
Yes. And I want to be a little more serious with my art because
okay. That makes sense then. What you selected.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to be more creative.
Okay.
In my art, and I think taking classes and painting more will definitely help. So I'm just going to I'll just put that over here, and it doesn't have to be perfect. I like to do the pictures slanted sometimes and things like that.
Okay.
And I'll show everyone where we're at right now. So still, there's plenty of white space, but we're starting to fill it in. And I'm working on quadrants. And I definitely want to save some space for when I get home, because there is a lot of ideas and goals that I want to accomplish within the next 3 years.
Okay.
So I'm going to I think how I'm going to do this board is words that really, really motivate me. I'm going to put that in the middle and towards the center. And for me, it's like that's where I want to be grounded.
Okay.
So.
And you did say the proud moment. That
Yes,
was great.
I want
like
proud
that.
moments.
So you have to come to the Rhythm of Yoga and do a vision board. Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And stretch at the same time.
Yes. That would be a good idea. To get people motivated and get people focused. A little bit of meditation.
Yes.
And start your vision board. So that's a good idea. You gotta I'm gonna hold you to that word.
Okay, definitely. Definitely.
And I'll post it on Facebook for you guys can join in. That's my girl.
Yes. Now this is Michelle Obama.
Yes.
Funny thing is, I just ordered her book.
Okay.
I haven't read it yet. Haven't found the time yet, but I just ordered it. I just got it, I want to say Saturday. It came in the mail.
Okay.
And the magazine that I bought today, here she is. And we had our little debate about the dress.
I know.
For me,
I don't know.
it wasn't even about the style of her dress.
She's comfortable.
It's just, she's comfortable. But for me, it was like she wore that and she still was empowering. Like,
Yes.
it didn't even matter.
Okay.
I love the color. And I'm finally now seeing, like, the real detail in the dress. And like you were saying, I don't really like it. And I don't think I really like it either. But I think when she wore it, she was very empowered.
Because she's strong anyway.
She's strong anyway, yes. So, continue with the motivation of empowering women. That's one of my strong suits. So I'm going to put her on my board. Also, the reason why I cut her out is, like I was saying, I just got her book. For the last, I want to say, almost 20 years, I have gotten started on writing my book.
Oh.
But I have never gone past a couple of pages.
Okay.
And so I had to ask myself, well, why is that? Why is holding it back? And I think God said, he ain't finished writing my story. So until that happens, then I can write my book. But still, if, like I was saying, like I have all these little journals.
Right.
I also have composition books.
Okay.
That are filled with me starting my story, but for some reason I had to stop.
But when it's time, it's going to be
It's going to be time.
The right
so,
time. Yes.
Hopefully that's within the next 3 years. So I'm going to put her on here. But yeah, I was like, well, why can't I finish this? And I felt like there was always something going on in my life that I couldn't. So it just tells me God hasn't finished writing my story.
Right. And that's going to be, when it's written, it's going to be very powerful. I look forward to that.
Yes. And since I've mentioned words like power when I think about Michelle, I want to put her up top.
Okay. I don't know what's written down on her.
Oh, it says all that glitters.
Oh,
because she had those bad
boots on. Now the boots were bad.
They were bad. Yes, because I couldn't tell where they ended. Like it was like her legs went all the way up.
Was it all the way?
Yeah, it was like really, really high. I couldn't tell.
I'm sorry, those were beautiful boots.
Yeah, they were beautiful boots. With that power dress. And what I really also like that even though she felt, to me, she feels powerful. Mm-hmm. She didn't have to show no cleavage, no nothing. It was
that speaks volumes. I'm glad you said that. We don't have to show everything.
You don't have to, and I thought that was very regal, and that in and of itself was empowering.
So young people should take note to that because she is a true role model.
She is. You
don't have to expose your body to be accepted or be looked at.
Exactly. So I really admired that. I'm trying to give you all just areas to touch on.
If you want to call in, I don't have any comments yet, but the number is 301-429-9247 to ask Lakia questions.
This I thought was another powerful word.
Yeah.
Ready.
Yes.
So I am ready to continue on with getting my goals accomplished.
Wow.
And to continue being the best person that I can be. And to continue giving positive vibes and energy.
Awesome.
And I'm going to put that right in the middle. Because I want all my power words centered. And you can do your board whatever way you like. Whatever excites you. Mm-hmm. Whatever motivates you to say, I can do this.
I think I like everything you put on the board. Is that my board?
Okay, so the other thing I was thinking about, now this is the idea that I just came up with, I want to say like last month.
Okay.
I was thinking of ways to expand my home salon. So I already have the hair loss aspect of my business. Okay. I have the sister locks. Mm-hmm. But then I was thinking, well, what if someone wants to come in and get their makeup done? Oh. So I was like, okay, I want to take art classes. I want to take some makeup classes so that I can begin incorporating that service. Okay. So people can just come in, especially, prom season. Yes. Get these young ladies ready for prom. I'm a big advocate on, my community. Mm-hmm. So I can have kids come in during prom that may not be able to afford the makeup services. Right. So they can still get slayed for their prom.
Yes.
So
and feel good about themselves.
Yes.
That's a special time.
Yeah, so I would love to do that for like no fee. Just have, a couple of kids come in who need their makeup done, maybe reach out to some of the schools. And if they want to send,
that's an awesome idea.
Someone my way, then I'll do it for free.
Okay. That's great.
So that's what I was thinking of. And so when I thought of incorporating that into my business, the first thing I did was go online and find out what schools, what classes are available. Okay. So I have found one class that I'm actually signed up for January 20th.
Okay, wow.
So you gotta keep it moving.
Yeah.
Okay. So when you get that idea, you think of, things to do to accomplish that. Mm-hmm. And for me, that's step one.
So you think you'll be ready to start with the makeup for this prom season?
I think I can.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I can. I've done photo shoots with my clients in the past where, they come in, get their hair retightened, I do their makeup, I take pictures, and I use it for advertising.
I've seen the books. Mm-hmm. Okay, people. Lakia does everything.
Everything but sleep.
I did see that you did 2 books with the photo shoots, right? Was it
I
all
did.
White?
Yeah, there was an all white one. Yes. There was an all black.
Mm-hmm.
One year, I just had clients come in and I put up a background. I took pictures.
So
did their makeup and all that.
You feel so good.
Mm-hmm.
Just beautiful pictures.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah.
That was great. And that's a good support system too for us women and men too. I keep saying women, but men too as well, because we all need support systems.
And I saw this. This says all business.
Okay.
But when I say it with the attitude. I am all business.
Yes.
So I'm going to put that in the middle.
And you have to be in order to be successful.
You have to, yeah. You really do. You have to have that mindset. Success to me is a mindset. You may fail 5-10 times, but to me, you're not really failing because you continue to try.
Yes.
So for me, success is a mindset.
This turned out to be pretty nice. I like this.
Thank you. I might even draw on it. I may write in some words. Just anything where I can continue to work towards getting my goal. And this was just a picture of a young lady putting on lipstick.
Okay.
And so that will go down on this end as far as when I want to incorporate the business portion.
The makeup, okay.
And earlier when I was looking through the magazines, I only did like maybe three magazines. But you can do more. I was trying to find just like a book so I can put on here.
Okay.
I think what I want to do is
A book
I want to for when I want to write.
Oh, right, that's right.
But instead of finding a picture of a book, I think I want to draw one.
Okay.
Draw one in there.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I'll eventually do that.
Do you think you want to, because you have a lot of, not a whole lot, but you have different goals that you have in mind. Would you want to put down the years you think you want to accomplish those things? Would that be too
You
stringent?
can. No, you can actually do that. For me, I was like 3 years.
Okay.
What was so awesome about my previous board, I think I did 75% of it within the first year.
Okay, you did a lot.
I did a lot. But it's like to continue on, to keep that mantra going. So sometimes you do have to go back, which is what we're doing today, and revisiting, okay, what it is, what's my goal, what's next? That's always going to be the question in my mind. What's next? You've done this, so what's next? If you continue to be complacent,
You can't
and
grow.
yeah, you can't. You have to make room to grow.
Yes. And are you really happy just being that? Well,
Sometimes you can be. You can be happy, complacent,
but you don't know.
but you're not living life. You know?
Right, and you don't know any different.
Yeah.
You know,
Like-
you don't know anything change. You want to have change in your life.
You do. You do. You mentioned change, and I'm sitting here thinking, well, change can go good or bad, but I guess you need both to have that balance in life.
Right, in order to learn and grow.
Yes.
And my friend says, "Why are you gonna stop going to school?" I says, "I don't know. I'm still evolving."
And also, I think that hit home for me too when I first did my vision board. I had just completed my master's degree, and I was in school for years. And to be done, it's like, what's next? What do I do
Right.
now? I know I'm not going back.
That's a lot of stress.
I'm not going to do that. But what do I do next? I spent all that time studying.
Yes.
So, so what's next? You want me to just continue on?
Yes.
Okay.
We have a little time. As she is demonstrating this, I promised another young gentleman, although this is Christmas, he created this
Oh.
T-shirt, if you can
That's
zoom in
nice.
on this. And it's Christmas though, but it's still, you can still wear it now,
Yeah.
and it was saved for next Christmas.
Yes.
And the last time I showed this, it was on the show that was the book for Crying Tears of Teal. And I asked the audience to email me at rhythm.o.yoga@gmail.com. The Crying Tears of Teal book is broken down not in chapters, it's broken down in what. So people just email me or hit me up on Facebook, Rhythm of Yoga, and respond to that question, and you can win this nice T-shirt. Michael Mincy actually did this T-shirt, and he also, I didn't bring this, but he did a cup,
Oh,
a
okay.
coffee mug with this image on it.
Okay.
Okay, so we want to support each other.
Yes.
Right.
Always have to have a strong network.
Yes, Michael Mincy did this, so it's excellent work. So just email me at rhythm.o.yoga@gmail.com or hit me on Facebook with the response. Crying Tears of Teal, what was it broken down into? What type of chapters was it broken into?
Okay.
Okay.
This one here says stronger than ever. When I first cut this out, I wanted to go towards, the health, the exercise. But then I'm thinking, for me, I need to be more than that.
Okay.
My mind has to be stronger.
Yes.
My business has to be stronger. My ethics has to be stronger. Everything has to be stronger. So stronger than ever, to me, is going to apply for everything and not just health. Because I was like, oh, my arms are weak. So I was like, okay, well, I need stronger than ever for health. But no, I want stronger than ever for every aspect of my life.
Awesome. I like that concept.
So I'm going to put that in the middle too.
And again, I'm going to go back to the children. It's good to teach our children at an early age to be strong and be confident and be focused, to care for their health, to care for their welfare, to develop something that they want of ethics, something positive for their future. And they have that vision early in life so that as they get older, they can start developing it.
Yes.
And growing on that.
Yes.
And I'm excited because I'm going to have 2 parties at my studio.
Okay.
For the children and for adults.
Yes.
And do some yoga, some breathing, some meditation in there too as well.
Yes.
Yes. So we're getting close to the end. So
Okay.
still do we
Want to
have
do one
more?
more?
Yes.
Oh, this is a good one. Now, I like to travel. I noticed that I travel a lot within the states. I want to see the world.
Okay.
On my bucket list is Dubai, and I'm going to make it to Dubai.
That's a good location.
So, the world, and I'm going to put this one, I think, still with the world.
Okay.
Yeah, with the words, because Dubai is on the list. London is on the list.
Oh, that's
so
a good place to go to, London.
Yeah, and I want to travel more with my children. Now that they're getting older, I want them to see that, life is bigger than D.C., Maryland, Virginia.
Right.
Go out and experience it.
Right.
So.
We do have comments, I think. And I'm trying to pull that up.
Okay.
Oh, they said show it. What did they say? Hello, Valencia. Congratulations. Okay. Designs. Oh, they wanted me to show the shirt again. Is that a mood board? Can I see it? A mood board. It's a vision board. A vision board.
So this is where we're at right now. There's still a lot of white spaces to fill in, and that will be filled in over time, and also the course of me making this vision board within the next day.
Okay. I like that. Let's see, no more questions. 7 comments. No call-ins, but just the comments.
Okay.
I'm going to show this one more time.
Okay.
Okay. So, this is from Michael Mincy. And I'll put his name on my Facebook page. Okay? All right. And then Lakia can be reached at, you want to tell the audience where you can be reached at?
I can be reached through Facebook at Naturally Of Course. Also, you can reach me through email at ldpendergrast, and I'll spell it out, PENDERGRAST @yahoo.com.
That's great.
Yes.
So I'd like to thank you for
Thank
being
you for
present.
having me.
This was great. I've learned a lot.
Great.
And I think it's a good start for the year. I know you said you just don't do them in January, do it throughout the year. But
Yeah,
I think
just think beyond resolution.
resolution.
Beyond those 5 pounds that you're trying to lose getting that dress.
Right.
It's goals for your life.
But if you're focused, you will lose those goals without even thinking about it.
That's true. That's true.
Just do it naturally and do it the healthy way.
Do it the healthy way.
Right.
That's the main point.
And you can come to my yoga studio and do that.
Yes.
Right?
I would love to.
So I would like to, before we, like I always do, try to close out in a meditation. I hope you enjoyed the show. Please still continue to send in the comments. You send in the comments or questions to Lakia or to myself. We'll still be connected. And let her know what you think, and then use her for your shows, whatever you like to do, because she's awesome, as you can see right here, and her vision board from how many years ago?
2015.
2015.
So 4 years.
4 years. It looks weathered, but that's good because she's using it.
I'm using it.
She's using it.
Yes.
So wherever you are right now, I hope you sit in a comfortable position. You're not driving. You're sitting in your seat or sitting on the floor. You sit in easy pose, and you can close your eyes. And I'll just say a couple of words before we close out. And I just take a deep breath in through your nose. We do even breaths. And you can exhale out through your nose gently. Breathe in through your nose. And exhale out through your nose. Breathe in. And exhale out. On your next exhalation, I want you to breathe with sound, breathing in through your nose and exhale with a ha sound. So breathe in gently, exhale ha. Breathe in and exhale. And I'm going to read this meditation for you. I am throwing away my doubts. I want to see beyond the illusions. I am listening to my soul and dropping my ego, making a way for real fulfillment. I possess the powers of mind over matter, and I will use them by letting go of the limited thinking of the rational mind. I have a vision. By putting the spiritual above the physical, everything is possible. If your eyes are closed, slowly open your eyes. I thank you for allowing me to share this time with you, the rhythm of yoga. I thank you, Lakia, for being on.
Thank you for
I'd like to have
having
you back.
me.
This was great.
Yes.
And tune in next week at 7 o'clock p.m. on Tuesday to the rhythm of yoga. Thank you, WBGR. Namaste.